So Nicole, what is this you've got in the bench here?
This is a 1959 Martin D18.
Okay.
It's definitely seen better days.
Well, I can see it's in two parts right away, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look at it. Oh, yeah.
I did that, but I brought it into two parts because it does need a neck reset. You know, most instruments need a neck reset. Steel string guitars between 25 to 50 years. So it's kind of part of the just aging process where that's going to have to be redone. And so removing the neck and changing the angle and making it correct again in a nice solid joint. So,
oh, okay.
Yeah.
And do you have to put a new neck on, or just use that same neck again?
Reuse the old neck.
Right.
You definitely want to keep the same parts, the original parts. But yeah, this one's going to need quite a bit of work. It's actually going to need a new bridge. Somebody did something really funky there. So I did manage to find a piece of Brazilian rosewood that's going to be used to. I'll make a new bridge for this, and you know, I'm gonna
some kind of a bandage on
yeah, I'm gonna try and make that look better. And there's you know, a crack here. It's hard to see, but it's
oh yes, there's a crack.
It's quite uneven. You can really feel that.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna open that up and make it flush again, and just try and give this thing a new lease on life.
Now that sounds very daunting to me, but obviously not to you at all.
I enjoy it.
Yeah.
I feel like I get to sink my teeth into it and just cut and give it another, you know, 25 years hopefully before it needs this type of work again.
That's the thing, a whole next life.
Yeah. I always try to aim for repairs, especially something of this nature where it's such a major repair. I aim for longevity. Try to imagine, you know, do it well enough and do it just as well as it was originally made, if not better. If I can improve upon it, I try to, while maintaining the originality. But going forward, I want to see it last a long time.
It must be interesting sometimes too to think of the person who was involved in putting their hands on this in the first place.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. You know what? I don't think of that as much as I should. I think, but I often think of the history of the instrument. You know, who's played you? What sounds have you made? Where have you traveled? You know, I don't know why, but I tend to think of the instrument more than the makers. But maybe I should think of the makers more.
Now, what about something like this? I mean, these are marks from the way it's been played, I
Absolutely,
guess.
Yeah. These are wear and tear marks. You know, my approach to repairs is to try and do as little as possible. So if something isn't necessarily needed, you know, it's not hurting the instrument to have this wear on here. So, you know, I talk it over with my clients when they come in, and what approach do you want? What end result do you want to see? Because it is possible to make this invisible and seal this up and make it level and make it look pristine again. But then you're actually, even though this has seen some awful things happen to it, you know, taking away the originality is devaluing it, and it also hides the story that the guitar might have had. And I often look at instruments in it's almost like anthropomorphizing them. I don't know if that can apply to instruments, where, you know, giving them the human traits where it's like, what's your story to tell? And, you know, okay, you're gonna have a scar. Like, we all have scars, and it tells a story. So, yeah.
Yeah.